So a fitness mindset is incredibly important for beginners for a lot of different reasons. So let's first just discuss what exactly a fitness mindset is, okay? So a fitness mindset is this idea that we need to look at fitness as a lifestyle, okay? So fitness isn't just simply going to the gym and working out, right? That's a part of it, but it's not just simply that workout. It encompasses every single aspect of your life. And this is how we need to look at it to get the most overall results in the gym and in our health and wellness goals. Okay. So instead of just saying, like, okay, I'm going to get into fitness, I'm going to start working out 2 days a week. That's great. But what about all of the other time throughout the rest of the week and day? There's a lot of extra time where you can mess up your diet, you can have poor sleep, you can maybe set up yourself for failure so the gym is harder to get to, right? You might encompass too many responsibilities, and that leads you to a point where you can't work out. So instead of just looking at it as just the sole workout itself, looking at it as in we are needing to recreate our entire lifestyle is an incredibly crucial key in getting the most results out of your fitness journey. Okay, so it's encompassing every single aspect of life. And another analogy I really like to use when it comes to cultivating this fitness mindset is this idea that fitness is essentially a never-ending game. And this might sound kind of like, why would I even start if I'm never going to win, right? If it's a game that I'm just going to keep playing and I'm never going to win, what's the point of doing it at all? Well, I simply say this to help people realize that really fitness is just a long-term process and a long-term endeavor. And you're never going to get to a point where you are fully 100% saying, okay, I'm finished. This is good. There's always going to be things you want to improve on. There's always going to be things that you want to do to make your fitness and health better, even if you are content, right? For myself, I feel content right now, but there are still mini goals I have for myself. It's just little things and little ways to help me persevere and keep moving in this fitness game. So the way we kind of look at this in this never-ending game of fitness is asking the simple question, what will happen to your results if you quit? What will happen? You've spent the last 6 months working out really hard, you've built a little muscle, you've lost a little bit of weight, you look better, you feel better. What will happen if you don't keep playing the same game that got you up to these results? Well, it should seem pretty self-explanatory that if you quit the game, you will lose everything that you just created, right? There are some permanent changes, which I've discussed on my channel before, like muscle mass. Once you build a little bit of muscle, you build some muscle cells, and that stays with you. So you might lose the size, but those muscle cells are there, so you can gain it back quickly. That's great. You can also gain back cardiovascular fitness pretty quickly too if you already had a good base. But if you don't keep on it, if you don't keep playing the game, if you don't keep consistent for the rest of your life, it's going to go away. It's going to go away. You might be able to get it back quick, right? Just like how if you're really good at poker and you're playing this never-ending game, right, and you lose it all, if you're really good at it, you can get it back super quick because you know the process, you know what works, you know how to do it. But you still have to play that game. You still have to play the game, and that's one of the most important things to look at fitness as, this never-ending game. So the importance of all these things is really this idea that we come back to numerous times again, is just building long-term success. And the people who get the best results in their fitness journey are thinking long-term. They're not thinking about 3 months or even 3 years. They're thinking about, what is a good, sustainable thing that I can implement into my life that I can do for a long period of time? because I know if I consistently do that, I'm going to feel good, I'm going to look good, and I'm going to ultimately have a much better life because I started this fitness journey. Another importance in looking at it from this aspect is that it helps to ease the stress about progress. If you're constantly focusing on the metric of I need to hit a certain weight in the gym or I need to lose a certain amount of weight, that can become very stressful over time. So when you instead kind of look at it as like, I will probably get there at some point, maybe I don't know exactly when, but if I stick to this process and know that day in and day out I'm consistent with it, I'm probably going to get that bench press lift. I'm probably going to lose the weight. It's a much easier thing to get started on because it eases a lot of that anxiety and pressure off of yourself. And one of the other things I really like about it too is that it keeps you motivated and focused on the goals that matter for you. Now, a lot of us have a bunch of different goals when it comes to health and fitness. I just discussed a couple, maybe weight loss, maybe getting stronger. All these different things are great. And if you have this fitness mindset of making it a lifestyle choice, making it a long-term game, you will consistently remind yourself what's important for you. You will be able to stay motivated and focused on your goals, and you will be able to achieve a body, a life, a physique, everything that you want plus more. It just takes a little bit of a change in your mindset about fitness, and the fitness mindset is, at least in my eyes, probably one of the most important things that you need to know and should implement into your workout routine as a beginner if you want lasting success. So go ahead, comment down below. Let me know what your current fitness goals are. I'd love to know.